This is my dad's route. And as you can tell, the headlights, they're not the best. He called me up, he said, hey, do you know any like brighter bulbs? My headlights seem dim. And I was like, not with halogen, you can't really do that. You can just get temperature differences. And then I come home and they're cloudy. Also thinking about selling this could also be like a little tip or trick to get you a little bit more money when you sell it. We're gonna fix this permanently because he's tried the Rain-X headlight restoration kit and it works for a little bit, but it always goes back to this. That's because they don't protect it. So the biggest thing when doing a headlight, you can do the Rain-X kit, but after you sand it, you want to clear coat it. So, got my favorite clear coat, got Spray Max. All we're gonna do is sand it a little bit, spray clear on it, and then buff it out. Well, polish it out really. Because I have, you know, different grit sandpapers. That's pretty much all you're gonna need. Today's sponsor for the video is me. Finally made merch, decided to test the waters with merch. Decided the best place to start is stickers. So, got these two little stickers. It's my logo. I just made the logo, it's like a cutout, and my border on my channel. Figured that's the best way to start is that. Also figured out the easiest and most convenient way to sell these is on Etsy. I don't really want to pay for a website yet when I just have two stickers. So the link is below. Yeah, I have merch now. I'm not going to show you how to do this, take your headlights off. You just got to look that up on your car. There's plenty of videos for any car out there how to take your headlights out. So we're just gonna, so now that your headlight is off, you're gonna wanna mask it. You can clean the back if you want. There's really no need to because we're just gonna mask it up. My favorite thing to do is to get a plastic bag, tape the edge, then tape the bag around it. Very fast and easy and pretty much free. You can just reuse your grocery bags. But we'll be wet sanding this whole time, so you want a bucket of water you can dip your sandpaper in, and also get a block if you don't have one. This one's a little squishy, which is fine because we're dealing with curved areas, but this is pretty crucial. But I'll start at 600, go to 800, clear coat them, and then once the clear coat's dry, we'll do 1,000, 1,500, then 2,000, and then we'll use a polishing compound. I like scratch out, it's pretty easy. It's also pretty easy to apply by hand, so that's a plus. Because if you didn't tell already, I don't have a fancy polisher. This is all by hand. Also with the clear coats, you need a respirator. A little mask won't do. So the lights are done. I ended up doing like 7 coats on each just to use the whole can. I decided to use the whole can because I don't have anything else to paint. Just dump the whole can on that. You can put it in the oven, kind of bake it a little bit. I don't have that option, so got a little heat lamp going. I'm just trying to get to the point where if I press it, it doesn't leave a fingerprint, because then we'll throw it in the car, get it buttoned up so it's at least operable, and we can polish it. It'll be easier to polish when it's mounted, and we'll just tape off the surrounding areas because it might not even polish it. They look a whole lot better. Brand new almost. Nice and shiny, not very cloudy. I could have sanded it a little bit more, but I didn't. Since I'm not in a booth, I did get little like dust or debris or something in there. I think that's just from being outside and painting them, which, you know, it is what it is. Alright, you can see the orange peel right there in the reflection, and then you can see the start of that fingerprint right there. Still a little soft. You definitely don't want to polish it or sand it while it's still tacky like that. Best thing to do is just let it sit in the sun. That is the downside I found to this paint. It kind of takes a while until you can like mess with it. Put it back in the car. Wait, leave this in the garage, and just kind of let it do its thing. Might be the best course. I I don't even know if I have to polish it. Like, yeah, it has orange peel, but does that affect the light at all? Because it looks pretty good. Also, probably gonna have to start on these soon, because as you can see, kind of faded and super faded. This is a good method, I think, especially if you have the time. If you're in a rush, I don't know what to tell you. Don't be in a rush. Yeah, I think it'd be better to use like a cutting, polishing compound, like the Meguiar stuff. But if you have sandpaper, it's not a bad option. Just you're gonna do a lot more work. I think I'm just gonna throw them back in and let them dry that way. I could come out and I'll probably polish them tomorrow. All right, let's put the car back together. So we have the car all put back together and it looks a whole lot better. If you can tell from this angle, it doesn't look as cloudy as it did in the beginning. Go back to the beginning, come back here. It looks a whole lot better. I still need to polish them or sand them or something. And they're not perfect. I think I could have sanded a little bit more and maybe done, if I had more paint, a couple more coats. I think the biggest thing would have been maybe more time with the 800 grit, if anything. And I didn't know how to judge when it was done. I just kind of went off the water coming off of it when I was sanding, if it was yellow or not. But a whole lot better nonetheless. So let's go get my dad. We'll show him, we'll get his reaction and see what he thinks, because he's been daily in this car for, I don't know, 5-6 years now. A long time, so he knows how bad the headlights are.
Wow. Looks as good as getting brand new lights, doesn't it? Can I touch them?
No.
So with the bulbs in there, everything's hooked up?
Everything's hooked up. You want to turn them
Looks
on?
good. Yeah. It looks like they'll be brighter. We'll have to try them around. Very nice.
So there you have it. Easy enough. You just need some time to do this. Again, you can use those headlight restoration kits, but you need something to protect it afterwards. So ceramic coat, UV resistant clear coat, like just something, because you're gonna cut it back, and if you don't protect it, it'll get faded again because it's that new plastic. So you need something to protect that new plastic, i.e. clear coat, ceramic coat. I guess if you put PPF on it, I don't know if that's a thing, but the process is the same for every headlight. And these are plastic, not glass, so pretty much every headlight's plastic nowadays, which is why it fades over time. So with that, I'll end this video. See you on the next one.